You know, it's pretty crazy how people can get assassinated for nothing. Makes me think that they're being programmed remotely as assets for future victims, targets. So, of course, they don't want me to talk about the Charlie Kirk assassination, but because I was unfortunate enough to randomly scroll Instagram one day and see the guy's neck get shot, I figured I'd deliver what my opinion on this is. Well, to begin with, there are about 8 different angles at which you can see Charlie getting shot, and they're all very horrible and disturbing, but consistent. Yeah, it's definitely a real assassination footage. And you might be saying, why am I talking about it? I didn't want to see it, but I was forced to see it. So this whole dichotomy, I believe you would say, about right and left is all done to drive a wedge between people, to make them violent towards each other. Now, I know that I've never seen Mr. Kirk, Charlie Kirk, do anything worthy of him being assassinated. And I'm quite certain that he was assassinated for literally no reason. What was the reason he was assassinated? The person who did it must have been some kind of patsy because he did it without reason. There was no reason to assassinate him. It must have been what he was saying. Could it have been the comments he made about the Israeli Mossad? Maybe he knows something or knew something about human trafficking? The Pizzagate scandal? I believe, if I'm not incorrect, that Charlie Kirk also discussed that. Point is, he was assassinated for no reason, and I don't agree with the left or the right paradigm. I don't agree with either. I see through both, and I can't, that's why I don't vote. But a lot of people on the left are violent, and there are some people on the right who are also violent. It's a problem because they go and they make it someone else's problem, and they get used as a tool to take someone else out. I was in the psych ward when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So the very night that he was assassinated, I was in that psych ward and it came on the TV, Charlie Kirk assassinated in public. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, these Satanists have a script they're running on. And I just think they're straight up evil. Obviously, I'm not technically a Christian, though I read the Bible. I don't agree with all of Charlie's beliefs, obviously. It didn't mean he needed to be assassinated. And that's stupid of a way. That he didn't need to be assassinated at all, but that was just stupid. Let's say if it happened to one of their guys, they'd be like, "Oh no, this is terrible," and rightfully so. But they can't see the other side.